Hi, I'm HP, and today I'm going to talk about the kind of a American blues rock thing. Actually, it's a tune of mine. It's called The Sheriff, and it's a very typical song out of this genre. First, going to show a short sequence of it, then you know what I'm talking about, and then we go into details. I hope I get the beginning. Alright, so let's first check the rhythm guitar a little bit, just quickly. There's a pattern going like this. That's the whole pattern. Actually, it's played with finger picking. Thumb playing open E string. Here we have an E major chord. Move down to G major, D major chord with E in the bass, and then to A, and then hammer on with a G string. First, see? First row is like this, second is, and then we make a D5 to A5. Third fret on G single note, and that's the whole thing. Then goes to the second part. Is very simple actually, just E5, typical blues thing. D5, A5, and then when it comes back to the main theme, goes to G5 to A5, and so on. Now let's check out the theme. That's pretty cool actually. Since the track is in E, this lesson is more about the theme, of course. Since the track is in E, we can use all these open string options which are available, and that's what we're doing. So it's on the sound side, we're having a high gain sound with some delay, as you hear. I used some wah before, but for now, for the explanations, I don't use it because we want to concentrate on what's going on the fretboard. So the main pattern is very easy. Is here in the third, pull off, and then and slide from 3 to 5. That's the main melody, I would say, like the second time. Then we jump down here in the fifth on the D string, and then slide down in the second on the D. And then an additional phrase would be we jump here in the third position of the pentatonics and play the typical run here, 5-7, 5-7, 5. Yeah, and more or less this is the structure of the melody. What you play around, that is up to you, but let's check it out first. Missed the entry. So that was the basic theme. What is really cool about the thing is it has a lot of space. You might think, okay, well, it's not really complicated to play, but when you play the melody, then you have a longer break. So why not playing there? Because when you listen to the backing track, you hear another guitar playing, and that is what it calls the music has to breathe. So a good guitar player, or maybe one which might sound cool, has to act cool. Meaning you don't play all the time. Let the other musicians, in this case the other guitar player, which actually is me, I play the other guitar, that they also find the little spots where they can really jump out. Now let's play once again and you hear the other guitar. That was the other guitar, that was me. Yeah, and that's the point, which is what it's all about. When you play cool, be cool. Meaning, don't play all the time. But what is much better is when you we really work out those notes you're playing, that they're meaningful. So what is meaningful? That you really work on each note. You can make them meaningful, like with adding harmonics or working on the vibrato or the bending. You add the harmonic, or you can play with wah-wah if you want. So you put wah. So let's do the same thing with wah-wah and then giving more meaning to the music. Yo, so that's actually the point. If you want to make it cool, I mean, some people might say, okay, I mean, this is not really special what you're playing. Remember, we are doing music, we are not masturbating. Oh wow, that was a dirty word. But that's the point. Try to play with the music, listen to the other people you're playing. I was playing with this other guy lately in this all-night bar 2 days ago. That guy was incredible. He looked exactly like Jimi Hendrix, played exactly like Jimi Hendrix. But this guy, he could not listen at all to what was going on around him. It wasn't really pleasant to play with him. I mean, it was funny, it was cool, but there was no interaction. Music is about interaction. Try to get with the backing track interaction, and then in the second part, when you go to the soloing, there you can go wild, of course. Now let's go wild. What are we going to do there? You can work with harmonics. Now we make a little break. Now we slowly get into song. We let the other musicians breathe, and now we start to get into the solo and get wild. now we let them breathe again. That's a trick. Now let's see what I was doing while I was going wild, if you're interested. But the lesson today is more about being cool, letting music breathe with simple things. And when you want to go wild, I mean, you can make like some motions going up. Like what I often do is to get it a little bit more wild. I use this technique where I make these slide pull-offs. Especially in E, it's possible. A slight pull-off to the open string. Now in the high position, and it was, from the technical side, was not very difficult to play that. Let's see how that works in the track. So, you have this little motion going up. Now, so you can start something below, I don't know, I mean, before I played something else. I mean, my stuff is mainly improvised all the time, so I don't remember what I was playing before. So you start something below. Just play below, and then you have a motion going up, like as I showed before. Now you're up here, now you need to get it more on the top, then you get in a bending. So this was just normal position 1 of the pentatonics. Start below, motion up, jump in the bending, and then you're here. Now when you're here, you want to get it a little bit more wild. You can work with the wah-wah, some stuff like, as I did before, like. Use the same technique with the open string, with the wah. So, just here, 12, 14. And you can also move on the B string, same technique. Pretty cool. You just move around here. And then when you want to take it to the max, then you go on the double time, this speed. You can do it at one note. If you don't know tremolo picking, check my tutorial on tremolo picking. Add some motion with the wah. And then you have it. So, maybe for some of you this was like Egyptian hieroglyphs I was talking about. So I'm going to show in music what that really means. Now we're low, now go high. At the wall. So that was more or less what I was talking about in music. Actually, you should have seen how I needed to work it because I switched on the wah in between. I needed to change the playing position, which was really not very easy during playing. So I really apologize for the few missing notes. So I'm going to show the whole thing now on the far view again, that you see that I can have a normal position. Okay, once again, now I have a normal position. Before I was playing like this. The camera was still on the guitar, so it was really impossible to play. So once again, we start below, take the run up. It's kind of a run with the open string. Then we jump into the bending, go back down over the open strings, and then we go back in a kind of a tremolo picking thing and end it all up, and then we finished. That's the whole thing. that's it, more or less. Oh, I lost my belt here. Yeah, that's more or less what it's all about. And when you're now coming back to the main theme of the today's tutorial, I'm playing a cool blues rock guitar. Let the music breathe, but at one spot of the song you need to take it to the max and really beat the shit out of the strings. Oh, did I say that? There's nobody else here. Yeah, so in summary, first we take the theme, let it breathe. As showed. Second time, more variations melody. I missed the entry. Now let the music a little bit breathe. Let the other musicians take, like here you hear this organ solo. Take a little bit, relax, have a beer, or I don't know what you want. I normally take mineral water. And now it's slowly time to warm up. Now we finish, now we come back to the theme. Let again the music breathe. Some slight fill-ins. Back to the theme. Yo, and so on. The point is, when you want to play like an instrumental track, you need to have a kind of attention in the whole track. In this case, I think it's 4 minutes long or 3.5. So you have a lot of time. So you start cool, get a little bit wild, slow down, come back to the main theme, add some fill-ins, get it more to the max, and then end it up. And that's the whole thing about playing blues rock. And I mean, I played like now basically four licks in different positions. Take the licks you like or the ones I showed you. Doesn't really matter. Try to work out with expression, with a wah-wah or not wah-wah, and yeah, just let music talk it through you, and that's what it's all about in music. I mean, this is not like a I don't know, a show for somebody singers. Just musicians play together, listen to other instruments, and try to adapt what they are playing. Listen, if one guitar makes blah blah, you answer with ba 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 ba, or one guitar makes do do do, and you make chaka do do do. I don't know what comes to your mind. Be crazy and inventive and go for it.